Court right now, Lavi.
I don't know who's going first.
Where are you at the court?
I'm busy in a
No,
court
the-
case.
Just
at
give
the
me
moment,
fish.
Lavi.
Okay, call me when you're done.
Will do.
Yes,
Okay,
we,
bye.
the prosecution, we will go first.
Hello,
Good.
Alright. Alright, Tommy, can we go?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so on the 17th of July, approximately, let's say, 45 minutes to an hour ago,
Hold on.
a store robbery was undertaken by my two clients to my left, Mr. Blaze Rose Black and Mr. Charlie Rizzo, as well as, I believe, something Teron and a Faraz Mattoon. During that store robbery, they started to flee officers when, according to them, on the highway. And there is also body cam footage of this, as my client, Mr. Rizzo, does carry a body cam on his chest. Their driver, Faraz Mattoon, I believe, got shot in the head by the police officers. Faraz or anyone else in the vehicle did not pose any bodily harm to PD. They just opened fire on them once, I believe, they did a vehicle swap. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yes. So they did a vehicle swap. I don't know if they were trying to go for tires or what, but when they did shoot their firearm, it ended up killing one of the suspects who were unseen, being Faraz Mattoon. What proceeded after that was the apparent gunfire exchange between my clients and the PD. Base gunfire ended with both the suspects being shot down and needing medical assistance. We did speak to the PD about this, as our clients believe that at the time it was self-defense. Obviously, this is regarding the body cam. At one thing also is that we did ask PD for any evidence that shows that my client shot besides the weapons that they had on their persons. They could not provide any bullet casings either, and we are still
Bullet
waiting for a
casings or
reason.
GSR test results.
Yes,
No one
and we are
asked that.
still waiting for confirmation on why they shot at this my clients in the first place.
Is the officer that shot or opened the fire
Hello
are
there.
they in the courtroom?
Well, you,
Yep.
what are you doing?
So why
Your
are
Honor,
you-
I
why
would
are we
like
doing
Shush,
this,
Bill.
Castle?
Your Honor, I do
Yes.
apologize to all
It's
three of
okay.
you. Can we please move to have Mr. Timothy removed from court on contempt, because he is screaming over and I can hardly hear you.
Who's Mr. Timothy? I can't hear Mr. Timothy. Who's
Mr. Timothy is the
Mr. Man next to
officer
him.
in full black behind me, and Mr. Castile, who's still speaking over his megaphone, if not screaming over it.
Let me just, fellow judges, can you guys hear Mr. Timothy? Because I couldn't hear.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
what I
it might
thought.
be from your side. Because did anyone else hear Mr. Timothy? Because we didn't.
No.
Yes, I think
No,
it might
I-
be
Your
something
Honor.
from your side.
Then I do apologize.
It's okay. Don't worry.
Apology accepted.
I think if you want to take a quick nap, you're welcome to take a quick nap real quickly.
No, there's a fix to this, Martin.
Oh, okay. Say
Timmy, just come over here.
Okay. No problem. These
Excuse
things
me,
happen.
2 seconds. Let's try and
No,
change.
no problem. These things happen.
Timmy, just change your voice box.
Uh,
Loudness.
Sorry?
Just change your voice box loudness.
I'm just gonna mute.
Alright.
I
Alright,
do
it's sorted now,
apologize. He was just very
Perfect,
loud.
thank you.
Is the issue resolved?
Yes, it is.
Mr. Castle, why are we here today?
Mr. Castle?
Or what is your name again, sir?
It's Mr. Phoenix, Castiel Phoenix.
Phoenix, why are we here today? What are you trying to claim?
May I open?
You go ahead.
Sorry, Your Honors, I do apologize for my paralegal for not properly opening to the floor. Ladies, gentlemen, and your humblest of honors on the bench. Good afternoon and good evening. My name is
Step
Raven.
forward to the podium. I'm struggling hearing you. The
Yes,
podium
sir.
is there for a reason.
Yes, sir, I do
Mr.
apologize.
Morton is a bit late in the one minute.
Ladies,
I am.
gentlemen, ladies, gentlemen, and gracious Your Honors that prevailed by to us today and to be here in the court. My name is Raven Goldwing, and my paralegal's name is Mr. Castile Phoenix. Today, we are here representing Mr. Black Rose and Mr. Rizzo in the crucial case concerning the alleged overuse of police force in attempting to capture our client to sentence him to jail for a supposed store robbery that our clients did today. Approximately an hour to an hour 35 minutes prior to this court case happening, our client was supposedly and allegedly at a scene with the PD where our clients decided to rob a store.
So your clients admit to robbing a store. That's not in dispute.
That's not in dispute, no.
Okay, no problem.
From the store robbery, my clients, or our clients, decided to go on a little bit of a joyride, a police pursuit. In and
Miss Raven,
during...
I'm sorry. Is it may I call you Miss Raven?
Yes, you may, sir.
I'm not. One thing as a lawyer is you shouldn't sugarcoat an opening statement, right? Your clients wasn't joyriding; they were actively evading arrest. Am I correct?
Mr. Castile, if you'd like to answer this.
Yes, they were actively evading arrest. That is correct.
Continue.
Our clients were actively evading an arrest. During the evading, the police went to an over-excessive use of force, like Mr. Castile stated, and took out the driver of the vehicle. We are here today to dispute the overuse of force and seek...
Well, we are basically seeking that the attempted murder charge that both the clients received to be dropped, as well as a remuneration to their medical bills, as my clients did not shoot, and they feel that when they were shot at, that they did not impose or pose any threat to any officer's life, and their accomplice, Mr. Faraz Mattoon, was killed indefinitely and unlawfully.
Well, they weren't killed. They're sitting here in front of us. So they
No,
were
they
down.
No,
were
the driver
Oh.
that their buddy that was the driver, he
Yeah.
is killed indefinitely.
So he's deceased.
He's
Yes.
deceased,
Alright.
and we are seeking, like Mr. Castillo said, charges to be revoked and then remunerations for the medical bills.
And how much is the medical bills, more or less?
I believe the medical bills is 2,500 per person, so that's going to be an additional 2,500 per person, so that will come out to $5,000. One other thing is that both clients would also like to seek trauma, any psychological trauma that was endured during the shooting, and that will come as a remuneration of $25,000 each.
Alright, do you have invoices based on the medical damages, more or less?
Both clients should have, if they
Okay.
go into their bank accounts, there should be a deduction.
Alright. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you,
Is
Your
that
Honor.
is that your opening statement?
Yes, it is, Your Honors.
Alright.
Thank you.
PD?
That's all good. I also need to learn.
Mr. Montana, I'm glad to see you're not fired from the LSPD yet. Please proceed with your opening
I'm not
statement.
surprised. Hello, my fellow citizens, alleged criminals, and the judge.
Judges. There's three of us.
Yes. Sorry, plural. So, today with this case, where the plaintiff is saying, no, excessive force was used. Okay. But I have evidence to claim that it was not. Myself, Honda over there, and Timothy in the back can testify.
Can I? Sorry.
Yep. Go ahead if you need to. It's no problem.
He's a lawyer. He's a lawyer.
Yeah, I know
So-
Mr. Michael Scott very well. Please, if you need to talk, it's okay.
Good evening, gentlemen. Glad to see you,
Judges.
Judge. Sorry, Your Honor.
Come on, man.
I just wanted to remind him it's an opening statement. He must just
Fuck on,
keep it
man.
punctual.
It's okay. It's okay. We're not. We're not too strict today. We
It's our first
understand
time, guys. Come on.
It's okay. We understand not all of us are strict to the procedure. We're here to guide both parties. It's okay. Please continue.
Right.
In
Yeah.
very short, Mr. Montana, just state why you're objecting to the case that the plaintiffs are bringing. Keep it very short, very sweet. Remember, the burden to prove is on part of the plaintiff. It's not for you to prove that it did or did not happen. They have to prove it.
Right.
Hey, thank you.
Okay. Just to finish, like I said, we have 3 testimony of officers who did survive on the shootout, as well as some gunshot residue test. But that is all, as well as the weapons we have on scene.
So you are also in agreement a store robbery did happen. They were evading, and the reason the LSPD opened fire against them, where one of the 3 people succumbed to their injuries, is because they were either fired first or they were actively threatening the life of the officers or the public.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Montana. Anything else from the LSPD?
No,
Mr.
I'm
Michael,
fine.
do you want
Oh
to
wait,
fill in the
sorry,
gaps?
sorry. I believe Honda would like to speak.
Okay, come on forward, Mr. Honda.
Yeah, clutch up, dog, clutch up.
Am I correct with that name, Mr. Honda, or so the spelled like the motor vehicle, Honda?
Yes, meneer.
Fuck, sorry, sorry, I forgot to put it on silent, my bad, guys.
Please, just shout for us, Mr. Honda. You're very soft.
Will do. It's better
Thank
now.
you. Yeah, please continue.
Okay, so opposing on what happened, I was parallel driving on the pursuit to maintain security of my officers.
No, Mr. Honda. Mr.
Objection,
Honda,
relevance.
I don't want explanations or anything like that. It's just an opening statement. Very short, very sweet. What the LSPD's objection is. When it
Okay,
comes to the point of you guys being put on the stand to testify, then you will be able to tell your side of the story and you lead your evidence. Right now, just keep it short and sweet why you guys are objecting or fill in the gaps of Mr. Montana.
I'm objecting because the suspects opened fire at one of our officers and killed an officer. In the
Thank
I
you.
middle of the street.
object, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Honda. No, you're not gonna object. It's an opening statement. You can lead it in evidence.
Okay, thank you for
Objection
this,
overruled.
Your Honor.
Thank you. Plaintiffs,
Yes, I would like to step up to the podium.
proceed.
I have to.
Just for context, for the parties that don't know who I am, I'm the previous governor of this city and a newly appointed judge under Judge Reacher. So we're gonna try and make sure court cases are more smoothly and people learn how the law works. So please be relaxed. This is a very serious case. Someone died. So make sure that you lead it and treat it appropriately. Okay.
All right,
Mr.
Your Honor.
Phoenix?
Yes. So I would like to add to some of the statements. So I would like to see.
No, Mr. Phoenix. Opening statements are done. Call your first witness. You can fill up the statements during witness testimony.
All right, there are no witnesses from our plaintiffs. We would like PD to provide evidence in the form of bullet casings, since our clients did shoot. We would like to see the proof that they did shoot, as bullet casings were collected on scene according to the officers, as they did run evidence. Mr. Hondo, I had a conversation with him at the court, at the PD station as well. He did mention to me that he only responded to that scene midway through. But he has come down to the podium and mentioned something about that my client shot first, but that was not mentioned. The officers also did mention that there was no GSR, but they have come now and said there was GSR that was tested.
Is your client able to recall what happened more or less?
My one client has body cam. Both my clients were shot down by PD. But the one client of mine, Mr. Charlie Rizzo, has a body cam that is stuck to his chest. So after he reviewed his body cam, he has told us what has happened. I think if it is needed, he is able to provide the body cam to the court.
Yeah, sure. You can provide it to the courts and you can provide it to the LSPD. But let's accept for purposes of this trial that your client is in a position to remember most of the things that happened. And unless there's an objection from the LSPD side, call your client to the stand so he can lead evidence. We cannot listen to any evidence until you have a witness that can lead it.
All right, perfect. So
You,
I'd
you,
like.
understand, you understand what I mean by that?
No, I do understand, Your Honor. I do
Huh?
understand. All right, in that case, I would like to call Mr. Charlie Rizzo to the podium.
Any objection from the LSPD?
No, I don't believe so. No.
Aye. Mr. Phoenix, may I suggest that your co-counsel, Miss Raven, provide us a copy of the alleged body cam if she does have it. If she does not have it, have your client come and sit here on the podium next to us, at the chair here next, and then you can start your evidence in chief.
All right, perfect.
Your Honors, at this current time, no body cam has been sent through to us.
Okay, it's fine. Sir, come sit here next to us. Mr. Duncan, would you like to swear him in, Judge?
Do you stand up for me, please? Sorry.
Sorry,
And
sorry,
raise your
sorry.
hands.
You lead.
No problem. Raise your hands.
Yeah,
Do you swear to tell the truth, nothing
Phoenix.
but the truth, to help you God?
Castile,
I do.
Thank you. You may
you lead.
have a
All
seat.
good.
You go
Okay, you may
question.
carry on,
And when
sir.
they bring their clients forward, I'll cross.
Your
I'll
witness,
cross, okay.
plaintiffs.
Sorry, Your Honor, do you mind repeating your last statement?
It's our witness.
Your witness, you
Yes,
can ask your
your,
questions.
your witness is sitting on the podium. Begin your evidence in chief.
All right. Mr. Rizzo, can I
Yes,
just
sir.
confirm, on the 17th of July, 2024, you and 3 accomplices committed a store robbery?
We were more than 3, but yeah, that's correct.
Yes, yourself and 3 other people, I mean.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
4
yeah,
of you
that's
guys in
correct,
total.
That's correct.
All right. At that point, after you guys were done with the store, at any point did you guys start evading the police?
Yes, we did in a vehicle, yeah.
All right. Was there any intent to escape PD? And at the same time, was there any intent to cause any harm to any of the officers that were involved in
No.
the scene?
Definitely not any harm to any PD. More harm from our friends, I believe.
All right. Tell me, were any of you guys armed during the scene?
Yes, we were armed.
All right. And what weapons did you guys have on you?
Class 1 weapons.
All right. Class 1 weapons. All right. Thank you. So tell me, you have said that during this scene, your friend Faraz Mattoon, who is now deceased, was shot
Yes.
at by officers, but no harm was caused to the officers or any of the involved parties
Are you
by
leading,
you guys.
Mr. Phoenix, or are you asking a question?
No, I'm leading, sir.
Then don't lead. Ask a question.
All right. I do apologize, Your Honor. All right. Mr. Charlie, did you guys ever shoot at the officers at any time during the scene?
We did not shoot any time at any officer.
All right. Were you guys shot at by any of the officers?
That is correct. We were shot at on the highway.
All right. And how many casualties were sustained?
There was one casualty. That was the driver, Mr. Farouz. He got shot once in the head and he died.
Okay. Thank you. Your Honor, this is just the evidence that I've provided to show that PD used unlawful force.
And did
Their
not
lives were not
follow-
threatened.
Yeah, and did not
They
follow
did not follow proper
SOP
procedures.
or force continuum.
Okay. Miss Raven, do you have any questions for this witness that I highly suggest you ask to fill in a lot of the gaps?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Please step forward. The witness is yours.
Evening, Mr. Charlie Rizzo.
Good evening, Miss Raven.
Mr. Charlie, you and your 3 friends, you guys admitted to doing the store robbery, as we all know. You
That is
admitted to evading the police. Can you please paint a clearer picture for me when or what exactly led the officers to shoot at you guys?
Okay, so we were in a chase, and our car that I was driving got a red engine, and a couple of people pitted us there, and we hit a red engine, and then we switched to the RS6 that Mr. Feroz was in, and that was in front of Legion Bank. And just at that point, we drove towards the highway, Los Santos Freeway. I think it's Los Santos, towards the mine. And in the halfway towards the mine, he just got shot in the head from one of the officers.
Okay. So from the point where you guys did the vehicle swap to where your friend got shot,
I think I should go
did you guys
I was in the car,
open
Jared, and we
any?
killed him.
Did you guys like attempt to assault an officer? Did you put anyone's life at risk?
That's a negative. We didn't touch any police vehicle. No firearm was used. Nothing.
Okay. Mr. Rizzo, can you answer this honestly for me? Was the driving on par? And by what I mean by this is, did you guys follow the procedures stated by the rules of city? The golden rules?
I believe we did. Yes.
Okay. Mr. Rizzo, as you stated, you and your mates did not intend or show any violence towards the PD. Is that correct?
That is definitely correct.
Okay. Mr. Rizzo, can you honestly tell me why you think the PD would have done such?
I really can't answer that because they probably just wanted to catch, but I don't know why they should use any lethal firearm towards us by shooting us by any means, because we did not show any harm to them.
Okay. Mr. Rizzo, when your friend unfortunately succumbed to his injuries by the officers, what did you guys do from that point on?
A couple of us believe they started opening fire on the PD when they started opening fire at us, because he died and they started shooting, so we shot back.
So you
that's
would
when-
say the shots were in self-defense?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Please continue.
And that's when I ran up the mountain. One of the officers was shooting at my friends. He turned around and he looked at me with his gun pointed at me. And that's when I started shooting at him, and he killed me.
Okay.
Well, he downed me, not killed me. Sorry.
Mr. Rizzo, would you describe the actions of PD being overuse of force?
I definitely do think that they overused their force.
Okay. Mr. Rizzo, are you knowledgeable about the word and term force continuum?
No, not really.
Okay. Your Honors, I would like to enter the word and meaning of force continuum, where PD is to match, if not slightly overdo their force to
Which one you
obtain
want?
or contain a suspect, i.e., if my client Mr. Rizzo was to have first shot, PD would have then had the right to shoot. But as force continuum was not used in the proper senses here, I do believe that the SOPs of the PD was breached with this. Now, to get to my last question.
I mean, you're not taking the court in complete confidence. There's a little tail that you're missing from the force continuum definition, isn't there? The reasonable apprehension of harm.
Yes.
You're missing that part.
I was just about to get to that.
Okay.
I just have to
Continue.
just give me 1 second. I have a very loud voice in my head.
It's okay. A person in the position of authority like the LSPD has the reasonable apprehension that the actions of a citizen can cause reasonable harm to either the officers or other persons,
Yes, sir.
then force would be appropriate. Am I
That's-
correct?
That is correct, sir. That is the dictionary definition.
Now,
Hello.
my concern is that I have
Yes.
is we have circumstances that precede this alleged shooting. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That was a store robbery. There was weapons at the robbery.
Are you in
There was
session
an
or
evasion
not?
of it. Most likely reckless. I haven't
Court!
heard testimony of
Hello?
this yet, so if it comes to it, it will come to it.
The court is in session.
Would it be appropriate
I'm
for
waiting
us as
outside
judges
for
to
half an
assume
hour.
that those actions, robbing the store, which your clients have admitted to, having class 1 weapons, evading arrest, would that not already place the LSPD in a position where they're already fearing for the life of other citizens and themselves?
Your Honor, I would like to answer that as I recently worked for the LSPD.
Please do.
Unfortunately not. SOP
Alright.
clearly dictates and states a civilian's life must be put in harm's way, i.e., the suspects must have either ran over them or are threatening their life, or have actively opened fired or is actively threatening an officer's life with whichever means of force the suspect has for the department to be able to use the same amount of force. So
And
with
that is the
being-
SOPs of the LSPD,
That's
correct?
the SOPs of the LSPD, yes, sir.
Okay, please continue.
So with that
Good
in
answer,
mind,
by the way.
thank you, sir. With that in mind, the fact that my client's friend got murdered, I'm not using it as a loose term, but I cannot find any other term for it. But as my client's friend got murdered, in the use of quote unquote force continuum, I do believe the department breached their own SOPs and misused their force.
Okay.
So, I would just like to ask my client one last question before I continue.
I suggest you ask a few more questions because
Obviously.
you're missing the damages portion of your claim.
Yes,
The
sir.
medical and the psychological damages he has allegedly suffered. If you
Yeah.
don't address me on that, I can't give you damages.
Yes, sir. That's where I was leading now.
Thank you.
Well, not necessarily leading, but that's where I was going to by bringing up the Force Continuum Act of the
No
LSPD and their SOP.
No problem.
So, Mr. Rizzo,
Yes.
what happened exactly when your friend, your buddy in crime, what exactly happened when he died behind the steering wheel?
Well, I couldn't remember so much of it because there was a lot of shooting taking place. So, yeah, it was a bit scary for me at that moment. So, but I know I went out of my car and I just ran. I took my feet and I tried to get as far away as possible because I was really scared. I didn't want to get shot at. So I didn't see what they did. I believe they started shooting at each other, and I heard there were 2 cops that was down there. But yeah.
Okay. Mr. Charlie Rizzo, did your vehicle crash after your friend was shot?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Charlie, if you were to be, hold on. Let me rephrase this. Hold on. Mr. Rizzo, like you have stated, after fleeing the vehicle, how long would you say you ran?
Sure. I
Out of
ran
fear.
quite far. I ran up a hill, man, out of adrenaline. I took flight there,
Would you
I
say?
ran
Sorry, continue, sir.
Oh, sorry. I ran like the hill was quite big, and I ran at least like almost 200 meters,
Okay. Mr. Rizzo, when you looked behind you, what did you see? Because obviously you ran up the hill.
I just saw shots fired.
You just saw shots fired. Okay, Mr. Rizzo, why, Mr. Rizzo, why did you open fire at the officers?
Because they were shooting at my friends, and one turned to me with a weapon in his hand, pointing at me. I thought I was gonna die there, so I needed to self-defend, to do self-defense there.
Mr. Rizzo, when you and the officer engaged in the altercation, what exactly happened, if you can remember?
Well, I shot him once in his chest, and I shot him once, and then literally a couple seconds after that, I was laying on the ground with my knees broken. I couldn't even take a shot in. I just took like 1 or 2 shots in, and I died. Not died. Well, I fell on the ground. My legs broken.
Okay, Mr. Rizzo, how did your legs become broken?
They shot me in my both knees.
The officer
That's why
shot you in the knees.
Yeah, the EMS, they gave me crutches to walk. They said my legs were broken, my knees were shot.
Am I to object, or is that not permitted?
No, you can object at any time. I've been waiting for objections, but objections never came.
Yes, Your Honor.
What's your objection, Michael?
I've not got a medical degree, but if someone is shot in the legs, it would be called a flesh wound. Breaking of the leg is, there's the skin is not.
Oh, sorry,
What do you
I
call it,
misused
penetrated?
my words there. Then I'm sorry. Well, he shot me in my
No,
leg.
no, calm down, Mr.
Rizzo.
Witness, Mr. Rizzo. Just let Mr. Michael finish, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Then your lawyer will have a chance
yeah,
to
yeah.
maybe speak.
Okay.
Mr. Michael, would you like to continue?
Ask a question. Let me...
Yes.
Sorry,
Just the way it was worded, it made it sound like they broke his legs with a baton or some.
So
Okay,
your
but
objection is inconsistent. No, Miss Raven,
Sorry,
I'm speaking.
Your Honor.
Mr. Michael, am I correct in the assumption that your objection is an inconsistency in statement?
Yeah, 100%, Your Honor.
Okay, Miss Raven, would you like to maybe redirect your witness, or
Let me speak.
would you like to argue
Your Honor,
against Mr.?
I would like to argue against Mr. Michael
Okay,
because my
please continue.
witness stated that he got shot in his knees.
And Your Honor, Mr. Michael Scott was not on the scene at the time of the shooting.
No, that's irrelevant for me. He's objecting to the statement of the witness as being inconsistent. That's what a lawyer is supposed to do.
Of course, but my
So-
client has said he got shot in the leg, right? Being
Yes.
shot in the leg does not necessarily will count as a flesh wound. Depending on where you get shot. For example, the thigh. The thigh can lead to a bleed, severe bleed that renders a suspect or a victim unconscious. Getting shot in one of the, for example, bones. So your knee, for example, where Mr. Rizzo was most likely shot, renders him useless to run away. So
Yeah.
it cannot only count as a flesh wound.
Yeah,
Not
but
to be,
you see, the problem that I'm sitting with, and I'm not trying to fight you, Mr. Phoenix and Miss Raven, is we're throwing out a whole lot of hypotheticals here instead of having it addressed by the witness itself. So my question remains the same. Are you gonna maybe try and redirect your witness to answer the question? Where were you shot? How were you shot? What your leg was like? Or are you gonna persist with the argument against Mr. of the objection?
You do it. Redirect.
all right, I will go ahead and I will question the witness, Mr. Charlie Rizzo.
Hey, so the objection is sustained.
All right, Mr. Charlie Rizzo, tell me, after you exited the vehicle, after you witnessed Faraz Mattoon get shot, you ran up
Yes.
a hill, correct?
Yes.
All right, now tell me, after you ran up the hill, where did the officers start chasing you from? Did they immediately, for
They didn't-
example,
I didn't see any officer chase me at that point.
all right, so you just basically felt the gunshot wound go in your leg?
No,
Is
no,
that what
no.
you said?
I went up the hill, and then like a couple of minutes after, there was an officer that came up, and then he shot me in the legs. All the leg, yeah.
All right, do you know the officer that did shoot you in the leg?
I can't remember. I was too traumatized at that moment. My leg was too sore. My knee was hurting so bad. I didn't even look who shot me.
All right. Can I ask you another question, Mr. Charlie? You shot Mr. Faraz Mattoon. Did he shoot a firearm at any point during that scene?
Wait, when Feroz, Mr.
Yes, did
Feroz never
Feroz.
shot his weapon. He was too focused driving.
All right, Mr. Theron, the sir who got shot, who was also associated with you guys, did he ever shoot a
Yes.
firearm?
Negative, he never shot.
All right, Mr. Blaze Rose Black, my other client behind me, did he ever fire his firearm?
No, he did not.
All right, so you are the only person who ever fired a firearm back at PD after a firearm was shot at you,
wait,
correct?
Oh wait, after we jumped out of the vehicle.
Yes. So after
Oh,
you
yeah,
jumped,
yeah. Sorry, I misspoke there. I didn't understand the question. Yeah, they shot. Yeah, Mr. Blaze shot. I know Mr. Blaze shot, and I didn't know who else.
all right, and you all claim that you shot out of self-defense, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, thank you, Mr. Rizzo. I would like to call Mr. Blaze Black to the stand.
No,
I'm sorry
no,
for getting
no.
involved.
You
Someone
still
planted
haven't
a bomb on
answered
the
the
cars.
question.
And what is the
Which
question,
what
Your
the
Honor?
original redirect
Come
was
and pick
supposed to
some
be.
guy outside.
Where,
Which is?
where was Mr. Rizzo? Where were you? Where were you shot? Were you shot in the knee? Were you shot in the side of your leg? Where?
Oh, I object. True. Yeah,
Why are you objecting? Answer the question.
because I answered the question earlier.
Just refresh my memory, Mr. Rizzo.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. I was shot in my knee. Yeah,
In your knee, okay?
in my knee,
The left or right
and
side?
the right side. I
The
couldn't
right
feel
side.
my right side. Yeah.
Okay. And the EMS informed you that your knee was broken
Yeah, he gave
because
me a
of the
crutch.
bullet. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank
Yeah,
you,
they-
Mr. Rizzo. Appreciate
Thank you,
it.
sir.
Thank
It's a
you.
pleasure.
The witness is not dismissed. The LSPD has the chance to cross-examine the witness. After cross-examination, the plaintiff will have the chance to re-examine. Ms. Raven, I interrupted you earlier and I apologize. Do you have any last questions to Mr. Rizzo here, or is it fine if we proceed to cross?
No, Your Honor, we are more. I am more than happy to continue the court case.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
Yes.
I just want to mention one thing that both my clients, Mr. Rizzo and Mr. Rose,
Yeah.
Mr. Black, they are
Yeah.
both currently suffering from trauma as this did not even happen a while ago, right?
Uh-huh.
So obviously both my clients are not in the most clear state of mind, and
No,
that the
I
answers
understand that.
provided by both of them is obviously not going to be the best and most
Yeah.
precise. So I do feel that we need to place them under the least amount of pressure that is possible for them to give the best answers.
No,
As-
I understand that and I agree with you, but this is a court of law. This isn't a place where feelings are really the main priority. We're
I
here
do.
to get to the truth and the answers.
Of course.
I understand what your clients are going through, and I have a lot of contempt for them.
Remorse.
But content is appropriate word.
Oh,
But what the problem is although your clients are under a lot of pressure and injury and emotional distress, I think your client is answering the questions the way he should. He's doing a very good job at it. So I think your client isn't under a lot of pressure and he isn't contradicting himself. So we'll continue in the format we are. And if you believe that it's getting a bit too hard, you're more than welcome to raise it again. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Phoenix. PD?
Yeah.
Why did Rizzo say you shot?
Are you speaking, Mr. Michael?
Oh, apologies. I was just stacking my papers here together.
Okay.
Can I? Do you mind if I have a sip of water? My throat is a bit parched.
Why
Yeah,
the hell
sure.
did Rizzo say
Just
that
for everyone's
fucking Blaze
context,
shot,
the
man?
premise of a
I'm sorry?
cross-examination
Why did
is
why did Rizzo say they
defense,
shot
LSPD
after he said they
will be
didn't shoot?
allowed
No, he
to
said it
lead
from
the
the beginning.
witness
They
to
shot.
certain questions.
Yeah,
From the word
So
go,
an
he-
objection
on
of
my
leading
questioning, he already answered that he
is
shot.
really not an appropriate
So
objection
let
in
him keep to the
cross-examination
most-
unless
him
the
keep to
where
his
the
story,
LSPD is
'cause
putting
better
words
his
in the mouth of
story and the better we can make it look,
witness.
the more that PD's gonna
okay.
have to struggle to try and make it look like they're in
Ms. Raven, Mr. Phoenix, you
they're,
understand?
we do understand, Your Honor.
All right, thank
that
you.
they're
Please
at fault.
continue, Mr.
And I
Michael.
mean, their officers like to continuously
Right,
state
thank
this
you.
is stupid, so I'll
Okay,
hold
so
them in
it's
contempt.
very it's been how do you call it? Sorry, it's been not agreed upon, but stated that they have robbed a store. I just want to ask a couple of questions regarding that situation. While in the action of robbing the convenience store, you and your, what do you call it, associates, you did have firearms in your possession. Are you legally authorized to carry a
Mr.
firearm?
Michael, when I said you're
Um,
entitled to ask leading questions, I mean leading questions. I'm not meaning you're entitled to provide a leading answer to your own question. Ask the witness a question.
Are you legally authorized to carry a weapon? Do you have a weapons license in your name?
I do not. But I believe you can check that yourself on your MDT.
Yes, that is correct. I'm making the information known to the court. And without a weapons license, it's quite impossible to obtain a weapon. Can I ask, where did you obtain this firearm?
Objection,
I
Your
was,
Honor, leading.
No, that's the point of cross-examination. I've said this 2 minutes ago, Mr. Phoenix. But although the question is not leading, it does border on the line of his infringement on his right to self-incrimination. So I am going to sustain the objection and I'm going to inform the witness of his right to self-incrimination. And should there be a question that would implicate you in any criminal activities, I advise the witness to not
no.
answer such a question on the
I can
right to
answer it,
self-incrimination. You want to
Thank
answer it? You're more than
Yeah, I
welcome if
can.
you want to.
So I was searching my trash can in my street because where I live, the neighbors are very friendly. So I was just looking through some trash there. I was looking for some rubber, working on my cars and stuff. I need that, and I just found a weapon in there. So I wanted to use that for self-defense. I just kept that in one of my vehicles, But that's all.
All righty, thank you for that. And then back to the store robbery. Did you and your
When do we
accomplices
ask
at any
questions?
point have a person there against their will, whether it be a civilian or a local?
I wouldn't say against their wall, but he said he wanted to come with us, and we didn't hold him against his will. We said he can go if he wanted to. He said no, it's fine. He'll come with us.
All right. And at any point, did you point a weapon at him, or
Me myself, I did not.
all right, but at some point, one of you or your accomplices did, in fact, point a
I
weapon
can't-
at him in a threatening
I
manner? or-
can't speak for them. I'm sorry. I did not see that.
That's a valid answer, Mr. Michael.
Yes, thank you. Well away. Right. And okay, after that, you proceeded to evade. At any point, was there another vehicle that joined in the pursuit that was not a police vehicle? Perhaps a civilian vehicle or a...
Of my knowledge,
Relevant.
I don't even remember much of that part, but because we were going so fast, I think there was at a point of time another vehicle, but I did not recognize the vehicle. I don't know who was driving it, but I don't even know which vehicle you're talking about here. If it maybe was like a normal local car that was driving past us, you should just tell me which vehicle. I can maybe tell you, points out if I know, if I saw that vehicle, but at the moment I don't know which vehicle you're talking about.
Right. It's more in regards to what police call outside help or
Objection,
perhaps
relevance.
I believe we stated in our.
Just hold on for me a second, Mr. Witness. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's all good.
What is your objection, Mr. Phoenix?
Wasn't Phoenix, it was me, Your Honor.
Oh, Miss Raven, I'm so sorry. Miss Raven, what was your objection?
Objection to relevance, Your Honor. There's
Okay.
my client, as just stated, there's multiple vehicles on the road. There's multiple civilian vehicles that can come in PD's way while they're doing a chase. So I would like to ask for the relevance of why PD is asking my client if there was a vehicle on the roadway when PD should be well aware that the roadway does not just belong to criminals and to themselves.
Right, Mr. Michael?
Question withdrawn.
Okay, thank you. Objection sustained. Good catch.
All right. Based on your, sorry, Your Honor. Based on your previous statement, you were going so fast you didn't on the road. While evading, would you say you followed traffic laws at all times and adhered to public safety with regards to rules of the road?
Well, we broke a couple of traffic laws there, you know. Well, as did you, because you were following me. So.
Sorry, objection. I was not present at this.
Well, not you. Well, the other officer. Sorry.
Objection.
I didn't.
Okay, I have two different objections. Mr. Michael, I'm gonna deny your objection. When a witness answers outside of the scope of the answer, you just tell them that's not what I asked you, and you move on from it, right? So we as judges will automatically disregard that. Ms.
Thank you, Your
Ravenel,
Honor.
Mr. Phoenix, one of you objected as well. Can you just tell me?
I was objecting to Mr.
Yeah.
Michael's objection.
Okay, so both objections is overruled. Please
Thank
proceed,
you.
Mr. Michael.
Must I answer you now?
You can you can re-ask the question just to refresh my memory. Thank you, Mr. Riz.
That's all good.
Right. So, based on your previous statement, you said you were driving too fast to recognize other vehicles on the road.
Yeah, but it's not
While you were
always fast.
evading, would you say you followed all the rules of the road within regards to public safety?
Objection, Your Honor. Self-incrimination.
Says your objection right to self-incrimination.
That's
What's
correct.
the basis?
Base is the PD is aware that the suspect was felony evading and wants the suspect to admit himself that he was breaking rules of the road and of law to get away from PD. So that is
Yes.
why I would be calling in the objection of self-incrimination.
Alright.
It's already been stated they were evading. My relevance is towards him disregarding public safety, and thus it not allows police to. If he's a harm to
Just hold on a second, Mr. Riz.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna overrule the objection because the witness did already admitted to evading, so there's already a criminal element to it. So the right to self-incrimination in that aspect is not an appropriate objection. If in the event the witness did not admit to the evading, then it would have been a very valid objection to make. So I'm gonna overrule that, and I'm gonna have Mr. Michael proceed with the question.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I would like to state that my client was not the driver in that vehicle. The driver, I do believe, was a Faraz Mattoon who was shot.
You're right.
Yes, so how does the reckless evading charge apply to my client? As the only charge that actually should be given to him is the evading charge as soon as he started fleeing on foot, as he was not the driver.
That's correct. Mr. Michael,
Nice
would you mind
catch.
addressing me on that?
No man, stop pushing.
Was it an accessory to reckless evading or what?
It couldn't have been an
Nice fucking
accessory
catch.
to reckless
No,
evading,
Mr.
Your Honor.
Phoenix, I'm asking a question. You calm for me now.
Can I consult with my co-counsel?
I suggest you do. Yes.
Just come here.
Thank you, Mr. Phoenix,
Nice
for
fucking
the
catch.
guidance provided to the court.
I just need to pop into my head for like 2 minutes.
No problem.
So wait, when do we start asking PD questions?
Okay, when we're done with when they're done with our witness that's on there, then it's gonna be another that's
You
gonna be
know,
our other witness. From there, when we're done with
Richard
our
Duncan,
witnesses,
don't you
then
guys wish
we
when
can
were prosecuted
then
to
PD
hear
will start
such an
bringing up
easy
their
witness
witnesses,
as
and then we
this?
can cross. Then we can
PD.
Made our
cross.
lives
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
easier.
Still.
Okay.
So are you implementing something there
Yes.
No, it's just that you are one of the
Phil.
very few witnesses
yes,
we've
I
had
hear
the
you.
privilege
you
on the
call
bench
me
that's
for
actually
evidence, or
cooperative
for
and not
witness,
combative.
Oh, I
shoot
see.
a shot.
Yes.
Do we go on
Oh,
the
so you don't.
body cam or do I
Yes.
just
Oh,
But
never
Judge,
mind
you just
that.
gonna
Then.
remember
I'm
that you're
good.
gonna act like you remember most of the stuff.
I know. I
Okay.
mean,
Yes.
you're doing a good job as a witness.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Mr. Michael, please address me.
Right. So yes, he is being charged with evading on foot,
Okay.
but not for the reckless operation of a motor vehicle.
So then, Your Honor, I'd like to ask the relevancy of bringing up the evading recklessly in the vehicle, as to what that has to do with anything to do with the client or the questioning that was brought forth to the client. If my client was not the one driving, but they are pressing charges on him for evading on foot.
Yeah, so they're not persisting with the motor vehicle type evading, they're persisting with the evading on foot.
Yes, so that's what I'm
give me a
asking.
minute. Just give me a
Yeah. What Mr. Theron was charged with, not the guy who was here, but he was charged with reckless evading. I do believe so. So I'm gonna mention that.
Mm-hmm.
You bug me again, you die.
Okay, me and the other two judges considered this. Before I make the final ruling, Mr. Michael. So we are leaning towards striking all testimony relating to the reckless evading as an alert to
Yes.
Mr. Rez himself, but not to the previous, not to the other accused.
Your Honor, that does
Yeah.
apply to Mr. Blaze Rose Black, my second client here, as he was not the driver either.
Yes, okay, so to both of those people, unless Mr. Michael, you have an objection to our ruling?
No, Your Honor.
I mean,
with regards-
it has zero impact on the case before us anyway.
Your Honor.
Yeah.
Before you do guys come to your final decision, I would like
Yeah.
to ask the police department a few questions.
Jumping
What
the gun.
context?
You are jumping the gun way too far. Relax. Just relax.
You heard what he said.
Okay, so I'm gonna listen to your senior, Miss Raven, and not give you the opportunity to ask
but you-
questions to the
Yeah, but
PD.
he
which
just
is
said he's gonna
a
like
good
come with the
choice
final.
right now.
he's
Mr.
gonna come with the final
Michael,
thing.
No,
would you
no,
like
sorry.
to
It's the fact of
Um,
it's the fact of
object
he's still
to
questioning
us,
he's still
striking
questioning
the
Rizzo.
testimony as it relates to the
And
reckless
they're
evading,
stating
but rather
their final decision on the
um,
testimony that was
that
given
person
of
was
reckless
brought in
evading.
here with
Sir,
a
put your hands in the
weapon.
fucking air. Hands in the air.
What the
Hands in the fucking air.
Please detain that person.
Sir, put your hands in the air.
He's
Right now.
Hands up right now. Right now.
Put your hands in
Listen.
the air.
Listen.
Okay.
You listen to me, sir.
He's claiming he's got a bomb, Your Honor. I don't know if.
Oh my god. Judges,
Yeah.
we need to go.
Put your hands
He's got bombs?
Apparently.
Oh,
Court
God,
is adjourned.
Okay.
Aye, aye, aye.
What the hell?
Charlie,
What crazy stuff is going on here?
Blaze, come
I
here. Blaze,
I don't know.
Blaze, come here.
Hey!
I don't believe there are a threat at this time.
What the
No,
fuck?
but they're so shit, bro. They're really so clearly. Follow me.
Okay.
We have to secure you guys, okay? Charlie, Blaze,
Oh
come.
my god, why must
Fucking
people
guys, come.
ruin this shit, man?
I don't know,
Charlie.
but I mean, it is fucking interesting
I'd
that
just like
the
to state this will
suicide
not
bomber
have an
comes into the
impact on
fucking
your-
building to
your charges, just for
rescue,
your
I
safety,
believe,
we'd
his
just like to get
friends.
you in the basement.
Keeping this here for a
I'm
reason.
sure he's lost his
Why is
mark.
your
Is it okay? What
apparently-
just happened?
Okay, so apparently we have a suicide bomber coming to rescue his friend. Even though
Who's his friend?
freaking Charlie Rizzo and Black Rose.
You guys were fucking winning!
I know.
You know what? As soon as we got to question the flippin' defendants, PD. I mean,
No, but you see, that's the thing. The judges were literally stating they're not revoking,
See, I heard
removing the
wrong.
testimony
I
of
thought
the
judges
PD
were coming with
asking the
final,
recklessness.
thing, and I was about- I
No,
thought
no,
it
that's
was
why I
fine
said
that it was
don't
catching
jump
up
the
with us.
gun. No, that's why I said don't jump the gun.
No,
They're
no,
telling
I
Michael
understand
they're
that.
removing the fact that he has cross-examined and tried to force our client into explaining why he and they
Alright.
were driving recklessly.
You know what? This was going actually quite decent. For
We
the
were
first
we were
court
fucking
case.
winning. We were fucking winning. I was doing backflips in my mind with how fucking stumped we were making Michael.
You know what? After that reckless evading thing, that me doing, more than
Yeah,
just backflips
after
in
your
my head.
fucking after the reckless evading thing, you were like, "Oh shit, we need to still question PD. We still need to question PD."
Yeah, well, there goes the whole
Relax.
case out the door.
Literally, the suicide bomber went that way.
What is? I don't know.
Literally
So-
comes in here. Hey guys, I got a bomb on my chest. Free our friends, or everyone's gonna die in the building. And fucking
just
walks back
remember,
out. The fuck?
Sitting up here, you can't hear. Like, I know the police
I
talk
didn't
a
hear it
bunch
either.
of shit.
Oh no,
we
shit.
can't hear anything.
That's why I stated Timothy was yelling in my ear because I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but he was cuck loud, and the whole time I've got this stupid camera on my chest recording. Multiple times I'm hearing PD standing next to us. This is stupid. We're gonna fucking lose. This is so stupid. We're wasting our
literally.
time.
That's what I'm hearing in my ear. I don't know, hear like a megaphone on or something.
Yeah, it
It's
sounds
fucking
like you're on a
Timothy.
megaphone.
Oh, but anyway, the quote didn't finish. But how do you think we did?
Well, you just heard them. We were winning, so.
No, that is true.
Besides, I would just like to say, if you're going to address the court, first do an opening. The judges have a lot of air up their own asses. I'm not
Oh, that's
saying you
crazy.
guys are, but I'm stating judges have a lot of air and smoke up their own asses, so they believe they're the holiest of holy. So you need to first address the ladies and gentlemen of the court, and then the honors, you gotta basically kiss some ass.
Oh, I thought my name is Castiel Phoenix. These are my clients. Was good enough.
Well, it depends on the court. Why is Ivy here? Why is Medics here?
So
It's not a medic.
I'm taking it. Court is adjourned or court is postponed.
Recess, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe recess. Hi, honey bunny.
What's happening?
Well, we were busy winning, and then a suicide bomber came in here,
So is
demanding that his friends get freed, and then left.
Wat jy doen hier radio toe sê fuck dit kyk my en toe kom hy en weet jy ding.
So yeah, I need to go figure out what's going on with my court case at the moment.
What you think?
I love it, hon. You need to share the cattail with me.
Ek tot bomme op die dag hier buite geplant.
And I know that's not just a tail on your belt. That's actually something else. I know exactly what
Mr.
it
Michael, new hairstyle,
Yeah.
Mr.
Usual.
Michael.
Trying to keep it fresh. Yes.
What do you think of your opposing?
No, it's going good.
First court case of many, eh?
First court case of many.
Yeah, well, he became.
Let me go find Mr. Milton.
In there. No, but seriously, what do you think? I'm giving you a bit of a run for your money, not?
Yes.
Is court adjourned or is court gonna resume?
No, we're gonna resume. Once Mr. Michael gives the all clear that everything is secured,
Still
we
look
can
at that
resume.
people you
Alright,
represent.
I'm just gonna quickly
I
take
like
a
that.
nap.
You know what?
Okay,
Be
no
right back.
problem.
With them.
Okay, no problem.
Wow.
I love the beard, eh? Suits you.
Present.
What the fuck?
What?
Literally, guy comes running in. I've got this whole place with bombs. I'm gonna kill every one of you. We're busy winning. We're literally busy winning the court case. I'm having Michael take a huge chunk of his questions back because of relevancy. Relevancy.
Yeah, no, I'm here
And
to watch
relevancy
the
wasn't
court case
there.
now. I'm here to watch you kick some ass. I didn't
I'm
know you were
kicking- I'm
going.
kicking Mike. I'm the lawyer.
I know.
Castile is a
But I didn't
paralegal.
know.
Castile's a
I didn't-
paralegal. He can't represent anyone without me there.
But I didn't know you had a live case. If I'd known, I'd be here.
Well, I mean, it literally happened. We literally moved to a bench trial of 3 judges, so...
And I'm here to watch. How's your case against Hondo going?
I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, I was sat there by the hospital, and I asked Akira, "What's the tail?" She's like, "Let's go check quickly." She wanted to go off duty, but she's like, "Yeah, let's go." It falls under decals.
Mhm.
I even have an ambulance sitting outside. Oh, also I spoke to Frank, right?
Mhm.
He did not shoot you,
Oh, okay.
but he thinks he knows who does,
Okay.
and he will be keeping an eye out.
Damn, uncle.
I just told Timmy basically to fuck off from me.
Lol.
Hey, come stand you by me. Hello, Ivy. I'm 1097 to latest.
We're ruling that the testimony, as it relates
I'll
to
be
the
back.
reckless evading in motor vehicle against the witness, Mr. Riz, and the secondary plaintiff in it, Mr.
Black.
Blitz,
Black.
Where
Black?
is he?
is struck from the record. Okay. The evidence as it relates to the evading on foot is admitted. Okay. Please proceed, Mr. Michael.
Right. Okay. So once I believe your vehicle was immobilized, you and your accomplices hopped out of the vehicle and you returned fire, and after that you ran up the hill. At any point, did you turn around and come back to the scene, or did you just keep running?
Objection.
What's your objection?
Austin answered.
Yeah, I think it is Austin answered. So how I interpret it, and you guys are more than welcome to tell me if you disagree with it, is I believe in the examination and chief he mentioned he continued to run up to the mountainside. Am I correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so yeah, Mr. Michael, anything in response?
I would just like to ask, at any point did he turn around and return to the scene while running up the mountain or the hilltop?
Okay, I'm gonna sustain the objection, but I'm gonna allow that question to proceed as it relates to did he ever return back after leaving? Okay.
Your Honor.
Mhm.
I cannot see you.
Okay, I am sitting here. Luckily, you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Let us just give it a few seconds for all of us to brains to re-synchronize. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Riz, you're more than welcome to answer the question.
Okay, sure. What do you mean by the scene? What's the parameters of it?
But once you hopped out of the vehicle, you ran away from the vehicle and the police, because they stopped behind your vehicle, presumably. You ran in a certain direction. Did you ever turn around and start running back towards the vehicle or where the police were situated?
No, I did not turn back around towards the vehicle, but I did. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's all I need to say. I did not run down back to the scene. I did not. Yeah.
Your Honor, I do want to add to that statement. I do believe my client was shot on the hill. So there was no way for him to return to the scene.
No, Mr. Phoenix. No.
Yes, hold on.
You're not testifying.
Objection to my co-counsel testifying.
Wait, do you want me to answer?
No. No.
No, please don't. Mr. Phoenix was busy testifying. He's counsel, so I'll disregard those statements by Mr. Phoenix. I am having a hard time trying to hear Mr. Michael, so I don't know if everyone else can hear him, but I can't.
I
Yeah.
can hear him.
He's a bit
Would you like me to step
There
closer?
we go. No, you're fine now. You're fine now. You were gone for quite a long time for us.
Oh, apologies for
Uh,
that.
Please continue, Mr. Michael.
I do believe that's all the questions we have for this defendant or the plaintiff at this time.
Okay. Cross-examination is concluded. The plaintiff, counsel, you are entitled to re-examination in chief. Which one of you are going to take it?
Go ahead. Go ahead. You do it. You do it. Trust me.
You
Are
do
going
it.
around
You
the
need
rosy
it.
To see who comes and asks questions?
Must I just go ask some more questions?
Go ask him more questions. Just ask him more questions.
Mr.
Alright.
Phoenix, come on closer.
Alright, can you hear me fine?
Yes. The purpose of re-examination is to fix your client's statement / stories as it relates to the cross-examination questions. Any questions you pose in re-examination that's outside of the scope of the cross-examination questions, the PD will have the chance to ask those questions again. Do you understand what I mean by that?
I do understand, Your
Okay.
Honor.
Thank you.
Alright, Mr. Charlie Rizzo, tell me, you ran up a hill, correct?
That's correct.
Where were you exactly shot to the point where you needed medical assistance?
On top of a hill.
Okay, so you couldn't have at any point returned back to the original scene, correct?
No, I couldn't go down the hill.
Alright, and just tell me, at that scene, there were 4 of you in how many vehicles?
Wait, say again. There was 4.
There were 4 of you at the original scene. How many vehicles were you guys in at the time
2
of the shooting?
vehicles.
2
At
vehicles.
the time of the shooting, 1
Yes.
vehicle.
So all 4 of you were compact in 1 vehicle.
Yeah.
Alright, now tell me, after Mr. Faraz Mattoon was shot, 3 of you guys started running on foot, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
I believe they ran. I don't know what they did. I think they ran.
Alright, and at the time of you guys fleeing on foot, as soon as you guys came out the vehicle, did you guys, how do I say, did you guys show any firearms, make any firearms visible to the police
No,
department?
I put my hands up in the air, and I know a couple of officers were shooting.
Okay, so you had your hands up.
There was-
Objection.
at one point, actually.
No,
when
there's
we-
just wait a second, Mr. Riz. There's an objection.
Oh.
What's the objection?
In the opening statement, it was already confirmed that once they exited the vehicle, they had opened fire on the police in self-defense. Now he's stating he got out with his hands up. I feel like the story is yet again
No, but
changing.
No,
Objection.
that wasn't what was said in the opening statement. What was said in the opening statement, and I'm subjected to be corrected, is they exited the vehicle and they started running on foot.
That is
is
what my
correct, Your
client
Honor.
stated. He then stated that he started running and his friends started shooting.
but can I say one thing?
If it's of assistance, yeah.
Yeah, I actually remember, one of the people was sitting in the car, and while I was running, I looked back, and they shot the guy that was sitting in the car. That's when I jumped out and put my hands up because they were starting shooting the people in the car
Alright,
that was
so
sitting in the car.
to clarify, before you and Mr. Black,
No, Mr. Phoenix,
Whoa,
I need to,
whoa,
I need
whoa,
to
whoa.
rule on the objection.
Sorry, yeah, my brain is just a bit traumatized. I couldn't remember that part, but I did now. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay, I understand that. You see, this is some new information that is prevalent now. I'm gonna overrule the objection, and I'm gonna give the LSPD the opportunity after Mr. Phoenix concludes his re-examination to pose questions if they want in relation to the statement of getting out of the vehicle and running with the hands up. Okay.
Thank you,
I
Your
think that's
Honor.
a fair ruling for everyone. Let's
I
proceed.
do agree. Alright, so Mr. Charlie Rizzo, we do already
Yeah.
know that Faraz Mattoon was shot in the vehicle.
That's
Tell
correct,
me.
he was shot.
Who else was shot in the vehicle?
There was someone else sitting at. I couldn't remember which seat he was sitting, but I know there was one guy dead at the back seat already when Perez was shot. So I think he got shot too because he was behind him. I remember now because I was sitting in the back too. So when I jumped out, there was still one guy left alive there, and the PD shot at him, and I believe he shot back, and that's when I put my hands up because they started shooting the people in the car. That's when I ran up the hill. I put my hands up first when I got out of the vehicle, and then I started running.
All right. So just to be clear, 2 people were shot dead before you guys started fleeing on foot.
I believe so.
All right. And when you started fleeing on foot, you started fleeing with your hands up, correct?
My hands was up at the moment I got out of the car, and then I started running.
Okay.
And I didn't put my hands up when I ran up the hill because I was trying to get momentum to get far away.
Okay, I do understand. And just tell me, you were shot at first, correct? Before you returned any fire to the PD?
No, that's incorrect. I was not shot first.
So you shot first.
I
In
believe
self-defense
I
after you witnessed your associates get
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah, I shot first on the hill there.
All right, thank you. That is it
I
from
did
me,
not-
Your Honor.
I did not hit the guy, the officer.
All right.
Yes, Miss Raven, I see you stressing out there. What's wrong?
I am now confused beyond.
I am also confused.
Okay, so the paralegal just asked Mr. Rizzo, did they get shot at first, and then Mr.
Okay,
Rizzo.
I'm gonna
I'm
ask the plaintiffs to quickly discuss with each other, the two counsel, Miss Raven and Mr. Phoenix, on. Actually, I disregard that. Miss Raven, please re-examine your client.
Yeah,
And-
thank you, Your Honor.
I am very confused now.
Okay, Mr. Charlie Rizzo.
Can you quickly give me a second? 1 second.
No problem.
Sorry.
The confusion I have, Miss Raven, is in regards to who shot first and when.
Exactly, that's when my confusion comes
I
in
can
now
tell
as
you what.
well.
I remember now exactly there was so when can I wait, I'm allowed to speak?
Uh,
What's happening now?
Rizzo, I would like you to first collect your thoughts
Okay,
and
let me do
then
that.
speak.
Okay, let me do that. Give me 1 second.
I'm supposed to be off duty and in an apartment for 84 minutes. We're here almost 2 hours.
Okay, well, Mr. Hondo, if you would like to bring that up to the court instead of whispering aggressively to my left, I would greatly appreciate that.
Okay.
What's happening?
Even I can hear him speaking.
Yes, but hearing the co-counsel complaining about how long this proceeding is taking place is not assisting.
It's gonna take half an hour, okay? So we have the right to complain.
I'm back.
Your Honor,
Yes?
LSPD is
complain-
complaining about how long this is taking place, and is it getting aggressive?
Negative.
Oh, Michael, what's the PD's problem?
Apologies, Your Honor. They were not familiar with the time span that this court proceeding would take.
Oh, okay.
They were under the impression it would
Take
not
30
take this long,
minutes.
according to them.
Yeah.
Apparently, they've got some second job or alien obligations, if you'd call it that.
Okay.
I wouldn't like to make it your problem. I just would like to make it known.
Okay. Yeah, so these things normally does take a bit of time. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it because, you know, someone's life is on the line here, especially their freedom, and everyone has the right to approach a court. We'll try and move it along as quickly as possible, but to ensure that everyone's rights are respected. Mr. Montana?
Just a quick thing to add. It's quite different when a lawyers promise you, listen, it's gonna be quick. I tell them I don't have much time. Like, okay, it won't take long.
I'd like to object to that. We did not promise you it would be quick. We stated
You
it
told me it's
can
not
be
gonna
quick.
take long.
This is now
Well, this is
pettiness
different to
between the-
procedures of LSPD
No,
that
Miss
just
Raven,
like to
Miss
throw
Raven,
people away
Miss
into
Raven,
a cell.
Miss Raven. This is now pettiness between the plaintiff's counsel and the LSPD. Stop it. You have
Yes,
two
sir.
people's years' life that's on the line. We're going to continue this. We're going to try and do it as quickly and as effectively as possible to ensure their rights are protected as well as justice is served. Continue with your questions to your client.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Mr. Rizzo, if you would like to answer the question that my co-counsel has asked you.
What, can you just please repeat that question?
The question was, when did you return fire upon the LSPD?
That was on top of the hill.
Okay. Did LSPD shoot at you guys first?
Yes, I believe they did.
Do you believe or do you know?
Oh, they did. Yeah, they did. Sorry.
And that solves it.
Thank you, Your Honor. No more questions at this time.
Okay, PD has the right to return questions on that aspect if they want to exercise it or not.
No, well done.
At this point, we put,
I'm done
no
with
further
PD's cock,
questions.
honestly.
Thank you.
I dug myself into
Mr.
a hole
Riss,
there.
appreciate your testimony. You may step down.
Yo, so much stress. Yo.
Okay, are we gonna testify with Black or no?
Smoking a cigarette.
I don't know.
Plaintiff's counsel, any other witnesses you're calling?
No.
That will be a negative, Your Honor.
Okay.
Because they have such an issue with the time, let's get them to get their boys up there.
Okay.
Recovered also.
What we'll do is as follows. I'm gonna take 1 minute to 2 minutes just to have a quick discussion with the judges regarding whether the plaintiff's counsel and the plaintiff has established a prima facie case. Okay? If we believe that they have established a prima facie case, the LSPD will be entitled to call their witnesses. If we are under the opinion that the plaintiff's counsel and the plaintiffs has not established a prima facie case, we might just dismiss it entirely. So, the court is adjourned for 2 minutes while we just quickly have a discussion in chambers. Okay.
Still.
Richard, Duncan?
Alright, just let's.
Still.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't
Talk
gonna
to you.
have fucking PD
you-
come in and start
can
talking
speak.
cock like they were next to me. That's
Look.
why I went to the judge
Mhm.
and said, Your Honor, please, fix this.
Oh, of
But
course.
still.
Yes.
Okay, so basically, I
They
checked my
whisper,
body
whisper,
cam.
whisper, whisper,
Mhm.
whisper, whisper, whisper,
I
whisper,
checked my
whisper.
body cam, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I was actually, the driver was shot and someone else behind him was shot, eh? So I think the bullet penetrated both people. And me and Blaze were sitting in the car. I think him or someone else was still alive. And they started shooting at that person in the car. And they also shot me in the car, eh? I didn't even have a gun out.
What?
They shot me in the car.
Wait,
That's when
hold
I
on,
got
hold
out
on,
and put
listen,
my
listen,
hands
listen,
up.
hold on. Go sit.
Okay, that was a very, very
Did
quick
this-
deliberation between the judges. We have determined that the plaintiffs have established a prima facie case that requires to be answered to.
Yes!
The LSPD, however, and this must be stated, we do not believe that the plaintiffs have established a prima facie case in relation to the damages they have suffered. We're not dismissing the damages portion of their claim, but I highly advise both parties to reach an amicable resolution regarding the damages portion of their claim. This court was not provided any evidence that suggests what type of damages they have suffered, what the amount of those damages are. They have not laid evidence on the invoices they had to pay either for repairing the vehicles
They
or
need to get that fucking
evidence that was
invoices
laid for
forward.
their medical bills. Evidence was laid given for the mental state the witnesses and the other plaintiff finds themselves in. However, evidence was not laid for the long-term consequences of such, or the damages in the long term, which it would be. So the court will exercise its discretion to reject the damages claim, but proceed on the basis that the attempted murder charges are definitely brought in dispute. As based on the evidence that is led by the plaintiffs, that there is a reasonable apprehension that the plaintiffs did act in self-defense in that circumstance. We are also of the opinion that the LSPD have acted in the line of their duties, but has grossly violated the SOPs. Remember, this is based on the evidence that the plaintiffs have laid. So, on those premises alone, we believe that the plaintiffs have established a prima facie case, and the LSPD is called upon to call their first witness. And just for clarity's sake, prima facie means on the face value of it. It doesn't mean that they did prove their case. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Exactly. They've given us the impression that they have made out their case. And Michael popped, so this might take a bit longer. Sorry, Mr. Montana.
Your Honor, can
So-
I suggest recess while we wait for Mr. Michael to return?
No, I think a lot of the people want to move on. So I'll who's gonna be the first witness for the LSPD?
It was gonna be me, and then
Oh, okay.
second
So we
would be
have to
Honda
wait
and
for.
Timmy.
Okay, let's give a few minutes waiting time for Mr. Michael to return.
What are we gonna
Ms.
ask them?
Raven, Mr. Phoenix, you will explain to your clients why we found, in some simpler terms, why we're not proceeding with the damages claim.
Alright, Charlie?
Basically, you guys
At a
fucked up. We
later
need the
stage,
invoices. You didn't
guys
give us
are
invoices. Now we're all
entitled
fucked.
To maybe bring a suit for
The
the
invoice was
damages claim itself.
3,500.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold on,
but we
hold on.
don't have the ability to
Evidence.
prove it. We
Okay,
like
listen.
we need
You
to
guys
actually
still,
prove
right?
it.
You guys still can get a remuneration for the trauma you guys induced during that scene.
Sorry to interrupt. Does anyone need food or any drinks?
Alright, so you guys understand that. I am correct,
Yeah.
Raven, right?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
They can still get remuneration for the trauma that they did
Yes, but
receive.
because we were not able to provide why it would be long term and to actually get a substantial amount, let alone the medical bill that needs to be paid for them to be reimbursed for the vehicle damage, and then obviously the medical fees that they had to pay, because we don't have actual paper evidence of it, quote unquote, here, they will not be getting paid that. But they will be getting paid the trauma.
Yeah.
Yes. The trauma.
Yes.
What's
So-
up?
so
What's
like-
gonna happen now?
So, like I basically stated, you guys.
Well, push. Sorry, my words.
Like I
Sorry.
basically stated, you guys will be paid the 25,000 each, right?
Okay.
But they're not going to reimburse you for the repair of your vehicle. They're not going to reimburse you for the medical bills that you had to pay when the medics helped you up, because we cannot provide them with substantial evidence or substantial evidence of said medical bills that would have to be paid, and why they should give you guys more money for long-term effects, which I should have hammered down on with fucking anxiety, mistrust in the PD, causing another further case with this type of shit. But that's on me. I do apologize.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
what's gonna
no
happen now is the PD are gonna go. They're gonna put their officers as witnesses, and that's where you just hit them hard. Okay?
Hey, bro, listen here.
Oh, yeah, fuck no.
Check.
I'm not gonna be nice to them. I'm gonna hit them as
Listen
fucking hard
here.
as a 10-ton truck.
I think we're quite fucked. They have got a body cam because.
Okay.
when they,
Even
when
if they have
shot-
body cam, even if they
Yeah.
have body cam, there's no proof of it. Where is the evidence?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
stated multiple times in the cells,
Okay.
all their evidence is in their cars.
Okay,
Quote
cool.
unquote, the bullet casings are lost in the cars.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's too
Okay.
late for them to submit any body cam.
Okay,
Right,
cool,
then.
cool. Okay, now then I'm with safe.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just breathe. Don't make any harsh decisions.
Okay.
All right.
You guys just have to relax. Let us do the swinging of the sword.
Okay. Because I saw on the body cam, I checked it again there. Like when the driver was shot and the car stopped next to the road, the PD officer with the blue cap, he started shooting the people in the car, just shooting them, and he
Yeah, I
shot
was-
me once, and then I got out of the car and put my hands up, and then that's when I ran up the hill.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I
What
was the
happened to
last
everyone?
guy to die in the car.
Judges went into the office. Officers went outside with the rest of the people.
Okay,
And
guys,
Honda's inside
that's
the
my cue,
office.
That's my cue. Cheers, guys.
I mean, if you want.
Nee, boetie, kort terug.
But you're going to run into like a shitload of cops outside that door.
I'm joking, yeah.
So
Okay, so what's happening now?
we're
Are they
waiting
gonna
for
ask us
Michael to come
questions?
back.
Are they gonna still ask us questions?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
No, we're gonna ask them questions now.
Okay, cool.
And
And
he
this is
says
where-
I'm gonna hit them like a fucking baseball bat in the kneecaps.
Yeah, this is where you hit them hard. You make sure they don't know what to say whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry.
My
I could've
first
done
thing
better, eh?
is, where's the ballistics unit? Where's the
Yeah,
ballistics
I don't know.
unit? Where is the proof of the evidence? Where is the evidence? Where is the investigation unit for evidence collection and processing? Where's that unit? Why are they not here? Why is the LSPD not given forth evidence of the gunshot residue, of the bullet casings?
Yeah, we got this.
How does it look so far for you guys? Like the whole case?
Well, it looks like we're gonna win.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Especially since they're bringing officers up now, and I honestly have no
Will you shut
fucking
up?
party for the officers.
So, Miss Raven,
Yes, sir.
can I have a conversation with you, please?
Yes,
That's
sir.
Shut up.
I'm having a real problem with your client's known gang affiliation people taking officers hostage outside. And it's really impacting the court proceedings at the moment.
I was
And
not aware
it's-
of this, Your Honor.
And we've been directly informed that these are people that is associated with your clients, and it's people that are acting more or less on instructions of your clients, or people that's trying to help them. Now, I'm not sure if you want to have an off-record discussion with your clients to tell them, like, listen, this is what the court is being made aware of, because it does not sit well with me that we're trying to give your clients their right in court, and this is what's currently happening. Because then we're wasting our time here, and I'll dismiss the entire suit, and we can all just go around and be a cops and robbers.
And understandable, Your Honor. May I inquire? Well, obviously, I know who told you. It's not fucking a mystery. I would like to see substantial evidence of this.
What has
Yes,
happened?
it's happening
So
outside
apparently,
as we speak.
our clients are instructing their friends to hold cops hostage
No,
outside.
not your clients are instructing them. People associated with your
Oh,
clients.
The gang, basically.
Our clients are not affiliated with any official gang, nor are they.
No, but members of them wearing the same clothing.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
but then, Your Honor's on that point as well. I'd like to rest my thing of. Then, if PD starts shooting up everyone in, if one PD starts shooting up everyone in city, do we hold the whole of PD for wearing the exact same clothing at that, or you understand my point?
No,
of,
you,
you
hold,
understand
you,
my
hold, you
point?
hold all of them accountable for it.
Okay.
But PD is a different institution that you hold accountable for. So I think they have a higher standard. You know, the one PD messes up, all of them messes up. They have to keep each other in check. But for purposes of your clients,
Yeah.
it's
And I will-
frustrating
Yeah.
that's happening, and it's also the very same person that came in here allegedly with a bomb and the weapon. So I am telling you what I am being told, because I think it's unfair to be called to the side by an officer and you guys not being present for it.
Yeah, I
So
will.
I'm telling you what was expressly told to us. Now, I'm not telling you to go to your client and tell your client A, B, and C, but
Yeah.
it would be nice if your clients, maybe if these people are associated with your client, so if your client can maybe tell them, like, listen, we're having our day in court, it's currently going good, can you please bug off?
I would not use such like terms,
Quote,
but yes.
quote unquote.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mr. Phoenix, if you'd like to go if you'd like to
I
talk
already
to our
did that.
clients.
I already spoke to them. They said they don't know who's doing that.
Okay, give me 5 seconds.
I just want one for me, myself, and I.
Where's the guy?
Pardon?
Where's the guy that's doing this?
Which guy?
The guy holding up the court.
Holding up court.
You just told the judges that there's a guy outside holding the court up.
No, there was. I told him there's somebody driving around in the area, and we're sorting the situation. It is sorted.
It's
What
sorted.
was the guy? What was the guy who was driving around doing exactly? Tell me, please. He was driving around doing what?
They arrived together with several persons that kidnapped Danny Bota.
Okay, and I believe Danny
And so
Bota was
now
off
they're
duty.
gone, so the situation is resolved.
Okay.
Doesn't matter, it's still an officer.
Yes, he was the off-duty officer. So you think it's
Ay ay ay. Honestly, I'm gonna lose my shit with the LSPD.
Mr.
Yes,
Hayes.
it's fine. It's fine now.
But yes,
It's
the
not clear.
situation is all under control.
That guy driving.
Rob!
Fucking PD being retards, honestly.
Alright,
Okay, I just got told a completely different story by Hondo. He didn't go and tell he didn't tell the judges what they just told us. He told them that they were busy. There's a guy driving around the court.
let's just, yeah, that's it.
What the
I give up,
fuck?
but let's just get in. Tell them Charlie, Black. Charlie, Black, take a seat.
Hi, are we ready to proceed?
Your
We
Honor,
are.
we are ready. I have no clue about LSPD.
Okay, I've been informed the situation has been resolved. It seems Mr. Michael has excused himself. So I guess we're at his mercy.
They're ready to continue the court case if you could come here.
Your Honor, may I suggest us all using a communal radio station so that we can hear each other properly via walkie-talkie?
We tried that, but you see, the problem is this building is cursed.
Oh. Okay.
We tried that. This building is cursed, where all of us are on the same radio and it doesn't relay correctly. People's heads starts popping, and it's this building's ghost that's doing it.
Understood, Your Honor.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Michael. How's your head feeling?
Unable to hear Mr. Scott.
Are you kidding me?
They're approaching the bench and complaining.
I reckon we just.
You guys have nothing to do with the cops being kidnapped, correct?
No, we do not actually.
Not at all.
Because they're gonna try and use it against you guys now.
Where
No,
did
no.
they take them hostage?
We promise you we don't
Can
have
you hear Michael?
anything to do with it.
No, Michael is on. Michael's whispering
what
to the
if he-
judges.
Wat jy vrou het gesê
Ja.
dat daar was alle mense.
It was Harper,
Yeah.
Harper's girl at Charlotte.
It's Charlotte
Yeah,
Watson.
It was their
Where is
people.
You know, it's
It was. I know the
it's
guy's
things
name,
like
Eric. It
this
was
that,
Eric.
which is going to be the reason the DOJ
Yeah.
ceased to exist.
She also mentioned Nico.
Okay, Mr. AJ, I understand how you're feeling.
Not Eric.
Nico.
Mr.
Nico.
Michael, I understand how you're feeling as well. It's your guys'
this is
choice if you
Sterling.
want to proceed or not.
Well, if they don't want to proceed, then the court case automatically goes in our favor.
If they
Thank you, Mr.
if they fail to proceed, we win by default. But that's
Well,
up to
Mr.
them
AJ
to
says
decide.
He's not proceeding. He's flying out because the alleged associates of the plaintiffs continuously taking witnesses.
Alleged associates.
Alright, Your Honor, I would like to say that it is alleged associates. They have no correlation with our client. So if the
Yes, that's why I'm saying alleged. Mr.
alright, so if the
Hayes.
defendants do not want to continue the case, then the case automatically is in our favor.
Do not become snippy.
No, I'm just
Yes,
saying.
I know how to do my job, Mr. Phoenix. Just give me a second, okay? That's why I'm shouting so you guys can hear me as well. Mr. Michael, what is your plan of action here? Because you only have one witness, it seems, and the rest decided to fly out.
I don't have long myself. This is the reason why normally I would have been in bed by 10. I would have been flying out by 10. We which I usually always do, and this is extended almost by 2 hours.
Yeah. No, I see that, Mr. Honda. Mr. Michael?
It grieves me to say this, but for the safety of my officers and the public, I'd much rather sentence them for the store robbery solely. We will drop the charges of attempted murder.
Okay.
Yeah.
The convictions or alleged charges of attempted murder is hereby dismissed, and the convictions as it relates to store robbery and evading arrest is hereby imposed. LSPD is ordered to direct to imprison and convict at the normal sentence as per the MDT, with an appropriate reduction in the event and discretion of the LSPD to sentence the plaintiffs to their time and fines.
All right, thank you, Your Honor, and
Thank you.
judges for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, officers. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. My Phoenix and Miss Braven, your client's cases are granted as fit. No compensation is payable, as the compensation / damages portion of the claim has been refused. If you guys wishes to impose it once you have your invoices ready, please follow the procedure to open a lawsuit. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Adjourned.
Right, Hondo, we're gonna report for
Okay,
that.
then you charge them.
Yeah, I do have a report.
Well, you charge one, I charge the other one, 35.
Yeah.
All right. Are we gonna?
Satisfied with the
Yeah.
Mr. Rizzo,
Yeah.
you are going to be charged by Phoenix, and Mr. Rose, I will charge you.
Officers have left, and also if they're gonna continuously bring bombs here and take hostages, it's not good for this.
Can I get 35k cash?
You want cash?
Sure,
Phoenix, Phoenix, what do you want? Cash or
you can give it cash.
So who do I give my cash to?
You'd give your
Right.
cash to me.
That's fine.
Okay.
100%. Are you all clients ready to
We're just sorting
be
out.
processed?
We're just sorting out our fees, and then
No, I understand
they're all
completely
yours.
what you're going through.
Castile.
Yeah, I got it.
Don't
Thank you.
affect
Thank you.
myself, Judge Reacher,
Is your magic number there, Draven?
238. Thank you so much, Mr. Rose.
Hey,
So what
what's
happened
that
after the
with
25k thing they
Duncan?
should have given
Duncan
us?
Hastings?
Well, that's the thing. The judges,
Dismissed
did,
it.
yeah, they just dismissed it as we couldn't give enough
So
evidence
too.
of it.
Goodbye, everybody.
It would have maybe come if the court case, presumed or like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Suit
but
longer?
because
Was cut short.
fucking idiots
Charlotte
decided,
and them.
yeah, because Charlotte and the retard fam Lee decided to do their fandazzle bullshit, we're cutting it short.
Yeah, but now instead of you guys getting like 88 months, you're getting like 20 or 15.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay.
So what's
will be
happening
out
now?
by
Are they
now.
get released or what's happening?
They're getting sentenced,
for
but
store
they're
robbery.
getting
So
they're gonna get
pretty-
reductions on their fine and on the sentence as seen by PD.
Ska man inte tjata, we gaan het dus al kwijt wees.
So it's actually just gonna be like 10 months, 15 months.
Yeah,
Okay,
you know,
oh.
Give or take.
the sentence would have been shorter than it take to do the court case.
Well,
Well, everyone's entitled to their ability of court, and it is their right.
Mr. Richard, Mr. Duncan.
Ja, Mr. Shadow.
Dus wat hy maar nou skaf wat ons kan uitkom.
Ja, cool, let's go.
Hierso.
Go back to
Michael.
PD.
Oh yeah, so obviously, first court. Oh. Alright, that was long. Way more long than I thought it was gonna be, but yeah.
Yeah, but it also doesn't help that we've got fucking Charlotte and a retard family coming in here with fucking suicide bombs.
Yeah, but no, I just wanted to get you guys' opinion on that case. First bench trial, actually first court case in a long time. So hello.
I believe they're in their heads.
No, not in my head. They was speaking.
Oh no, yeah. Oh no. I was asking you guys. So first court case in a while.
Thank you very much, sir.
Wait, can you guys hear them? I can't hear them. Raven.
Just.
Sorry.
Oh, I can't hear Mr. Hayes, so.
I can hear it through someone's voice box.
Probably me.
Oh, yes. So, sorry, gentlemen. Yeah, it was a long case. First one in a while. Very long time. What do you guys make of it? Like, group opinion on this thing.
Well, okay, we were also in a Zoom call because I'm trying to Zoom this so that Daniel can watch because he wasn't going to fly in today. But yeah, Milton was also then. He said, yeah, he's done with this city. So yeah, he's out now. And he just told us that he was enjoying it until the shit started. So yeah.
We had it in the bag before Charlotte and them started with their cock.
I don't know where Charlotte and them even came from. They weren't even involved. They're not
And then
even
on top of
involved
that,
with this
fucking
too.
Hondo running up to the judges. Oh no, it's apparently it's their friends doing this shit. Well, fuck off. Where's
There's
the
actually
proof?
no
Where's the
association.
fucking proof? Where's the proof of association? I fucking work at a mechanic store. My boss is a criminal. My second in charge helps out at PD. My third in charge is also a fucking criminal. So by that default, then I am a criminal as a lawyer.
But I don't understand because, okay.
No, but the
I
whole
know it's-
time as well, right? I'm literally listening into how PD's cucking and complaining. Can this shit just get over? This is a waste of fucking time. We could have already sentenced these guys. This is a fucking waste of everyone's time.
Yeah. As was probably, I don't know, cops and robbers.
Like, honestly, you know that the person has the right to earn a lawyer. And if the right of the lawyer is there, you can't just sentence the person. This is not a city where we have an actual prison service that watches them, and then in 2 days' time, that person can come out and actually go to court. Once they're billed and sentenced to jail, it's done. It's over. So PD must either wake up and stop complaining, or...
But now you understand what he said. He doesn't want to parley with the DLJ.
Well, I'll put my foot up their asses. Watch me.
Yeah, well...
You know, like when Rado came in and started telling the third judge, oh, but the people outside. He literally told us when I got there, I asked him what the fuck's going on. Oh no, there's a guy apparently driving around in his car. What the fuck does that got to do with shit? You stated that people are getting taken hostage. That PD's being held hostage outside, and now you're telling me someone's being driven around in a someone's driving around in a car around the offices. The fuck? Hello? Like, do they forget that I've got body cam on my chest that's running? 3 hours of body cam where I hear PD bitching and complaining, Timmy screaming his lungs out, and just PD being PD.
Yeah, I don't know what. Timmy has his own fucking issues, man. Busy screaming in my ear with a megaphone, busy whispering to people, talking when it's gonna end, it can be this end, PD are not gonna win. God.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing the whole fucking time. And that's also why I raised it to the court, like, Your Honors, hello. PD
because
must
we
be
can't
thrown
hear
in
them.
contempt of
We
court.
can't hear them at all up there.
No, but he's like blasting in my ears, man. You can't even hear yourself think.
I'll even
That's how loud he was.
I'll send this body cam to my, I don't even know if I've got a personal file in the Lord emails, but I will send it through to you guys so you guys can see, because the whole fucking time it's PD bitching and complaining here to the left, people talking behind us.
And then one thing that I don't know if Mr. Reach or Mr. Duncan, you guys need to go speak to the government because this is not right, man. If you guys if the goal is to have a court case, every third or fourth day, who knows how many bench trials, and everything's gonna end like this.
And not just that, if anyone wants to go to court, the duty of the officers, why we had fucking 7 of them standing inside with their class 3s for fuck knows what, and they weren't standing on protection duty, but complaining, like, what's their purpose then?
Yeah, I don't even think it's a good idea for me to even next time announce that there's a court case going on, because as soon as I announce it,
No, fuck. Honestly, I think they were just here to cause cuck because our clients had multiple chances tonight to run away. The fact
they
that they stuck around and wanted to do it shows that they were willing to
enjoying
play
it.
with it.
Yeah, they literally said they literally wanted to come to court to run away, and then they literally 2 hours later they're still sitting there. So yeah.
But I
for it to
mean,
get ruined
we
by a
gave
bunch
it
of
our
shit
all.
slacks.
I fucking nailed Michael because he was bringing up shit that didn't make sense.
No, I wasn't the best, but I had my input here and there.
You know, well, it's a tag team thing.
No one is the best from the get-go. That's
Mr. Reacher, I can hard hear you.
Yeah.
sorry, I'm on whisper. Fuck. I say we all here still to learn, so we don't expect anyone to be the best fucking lawyer in the city, except Mr. Milton Hayes is actually a lawyer
Yeah.
and
He's
IRL.
alien's a lawyer.
No, but
Yeah,
that's
no, he
also
did
why I
well.
went with what I went with. I was going off of what I used to do. And when Michael started bringing up shit that was either answered or started leading Musa fucking the way he did, I brought it up.
Yeah, but the thing is, most people when they do questioning, they leave.
I don't think I led, did I?
Because remember, leading a question is, I'm asking you a question, but in that question, I want the answer I want.
I
That's the
I
meaning
don't
of
I don't
leading.
even know how to fucking lead, I think.
The guy got deported. The guy who
Hello?
caused the whole thing, they deported him.
Fucking
Wait,
lol.
now?
Yeah, for like 2 months.
Holding the court in contempt, lol. I would love to see that being his fucking ban reason.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was the guy who.
But I mean, you
was-
guys saw how many fucking officers there were in the court. Not a single one of them was doing security duty. That
Well, I
just
mean-
proves to you that the PD is...
What
What
is
the
that?
fuck?
That is vehicles blowing up.
My bike.
That is vehicles blowing up, so most probably your bike.
Oh, yep, nice.
I'm not gonna be able to save your car.
Ivy, what happened?
Came out here, people
my bike's
removed
in
the
a
tires
crisp,
of all the
that's nice.
vehicles.
So people removed the tires from all the vehicles. Once again,
Yeah,
stating PD was here. PD fucking swamped the room and didn't do anything to do security.
It's not the first time.
That's not the first time they removed tires from full vehicle here.
No, my car's blown up. Why should you?
Just mine's a fire.
She's just trying.
Don't worry, guys. Just another day. Another day.
I'm about to put another day fucking high heel on someone's ass, honestly.
I don't care that that guy got deported. He basically fucking did like. Why
He
harder?
did terrorism RP. To the basis of it. He came in there. I've got a suicide vest on. All of you's gonna fucking die. This courtroom's mine now. Huh?
All I'm
what
saying
happened
is,
to the court case?
guess
I was
what?
held hostage.
Okay, well done. I'm flying out. Bye bye.
Timmy,
Yes.
I'm flying out.
impound and impound, please.
Impound and inbound.
Send these things to the
Like a product.
impound so that I can go repair them by the impound, please.
Wait, what? You want me at the impound?
No.
Send these to the impound,
Oh,
and these
oh.
guys can remove the vehicles and I can repair them.
Yep, they blew up our cars.
That's
And remove the
crazy.
wheels. And that bike over there as well,
There
please.
is a
Not the pink one, the black one. Throw back.
Ford garage, eh? You want to move your vehicle
Just-
just here at the back.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Why is that
The
fire still going?
Opposite Angelica, you'll see on your map there's a garage thingy.
I just
Only
wanted to
for
park
Ford.
my car there
cool.
just to show that I was here. Yeah, I'm not
You
gonna
see the
park here
black
again.
bike far.
That's why I leave my cars in the area.
I just wanted to show that we're here and all that. And then it gets blown up. But it's all good.
But this is what I don't like.
I honestly think we need to get some security for the vehicles.
So I saw a white
Good
dumbass.
job.
Come here to me.
So question, and this is just for my roly-poly knowledge. We are basing this off of California and Californian state laws, right?
PD is mostly California
Okay,
state
so
law, but
tell me,
also
come here.
South African law.
I
So
didn't
the
get a
whole
fake-
proximity state law,
Uh,
you'll see is written on most of South African laws.
okay.
Description
So
of the
then
vehicle that
basically
I
I
saw
have the
here
right to open
last
carry this
was a white Skyline
towards
type
the First Amendment right protected by
Over
the
there,
Act
I
of
did
PD
speak
then.
to them. They said, no, we didn't do shit. I leave, come back, and everything here was blown up.
Interesting.
PD is more based on California
Please
state
be on
law.
the lookout for
Okay.
a white
they use.
skyline, a possible
Okay,
terrorism.
city, or how can I say this?
Duncan?
City is,
Was the-
especially traffic laws and what is California state.
Oh,
but
Mm.
yes,
physically
ma'am.
or-
Well, in
Can I
terms of
quickly-
the court case, what happened?
most
PD
of
lost,
flew
we
out.
won for somewhat.
Duncan, come with me.
Oh,
Let's go
well
get you
done,
a
well
car.
done.
Sorry, I can't hear.
Let's go.
I don't even know what.
Attempted
I was-
murder was removed, was just evading on foot and store robbery that they got charged for.
Oh, because I was held hostage against my will. I had to fish and catch fish for them against my will.
That's usually what happens when someone takes off. You do what they say, otherwise you die.
Yes, I did what they said. They said I must fish. They gave me a fishing pole, bait, and I had to fish for them. Let me show you. What is your ID?
Mine.
Yeah,
172.
check. I had to fish for them.
Got a salmon. Oh,
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fish. What do I do with all of this? Oh, and 6.
No
No, I
clue.
want more.
DOJ, how
Hello?
can I help you?
I'm gonna stick it in this.
Can I ask you a
Okay.
question?
Yes,
what's the
sir.
house flip?
Oh, okay, like
Stick it
if
in this.
this is a hypothetical, okay? If one of my friends were to get arrested and they forgot him in the sentencing cells, can he sue the PD?
You can sue the PD for gross negligence, and you can sue the PD for time served already.
Okay, cool. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. Oh, fuck up a talkie. Come on, oh, here comes another lawsuit.
Why? Against who?
PD for gross negligence and
For?
time served because someone was forgotten in the cells this whole time.
Oh, shit.
This whole fucking time, someone was
Okay.
serving time in the PD cells.
Okay,
So-
but to be fair, we were here helping you guys with people bomb threats and stuff. So
You know, honestly, the bomb threats only happened after most
Now I
of
got the whole
PD's
hostage.
issue fucking officers came through.
who's you gonna sue now? Can't sue
Wow.
Timothy.
He's gonna sue whoever it was his arresting officer. And whoever's gonna sentence him now, he's going to open up a lawsuit against.
In for. Oh, you're a very good lawyer. Can I take your number there, please? I need to sue someone. I see you know your work.
Wow. Is
You
it
make
just because I
Costello look
was...
very bad.
Was it because I was kicking fucking Michael's ass all over the floor back there?
No, it's because you made Castile look like a very bad. What's it called?
Castile is still a paralegal. You don't
No.
get given the name of a lawyer and then just fucking fuck around to me.
He says to me that he's one of the best lawyers in the city, but then you come along and then yeah, okay.
To me, there's a reason why I was doing my job as PD so well, because I actually know the rules and laws.
I'll be
Yeah,
back now.
but it's fine. Now I can use you as my lawyer if I ever need to do someone. Don't know why, but if I need to. And we must win, eh?
We will win. I was actually waiting for the PD to take the stand because I was going to basically take a bet to your verbal needs.
I don't know what that means, but then
Basically, I was PD to me. I know the ins and outs of PD and how PD handles everything. So
Dude,
I
Jesus.
would have
Nathan, come on.
destroyed. What?
Let's go get your bike.
Okay.
I just
I'm-
did Duncan's car. Your bike's next.
I didn't. It wasn't my motorbike, but okay.
Oh wait, was it? Then where's
No.
your car?
I didn't have a car.
How'd you get here then?
I was brought here by Phoenix.
Oh, then...
If you want, we can go to the house.
Oh yes. Bye guys.
oh,
What the- They fucked them. Get car 6 now.
Well, open Bluetooth.
I was literally about to tell you the same.
Yarda.
Sorry.
Fucked up PD6 love was really waiting for them to go and.
Michael going.
Hmm?
Look at Michael going.
What?
Trapizzi.
I didn't see that.
I'm laughing.
No, but did you
No.
see how I was handing Michael his own ass?
No, I did not, unfortunately.
Great,
Every time
have it
I.
on body cam.
Good, because literally every time I sit down, EMS luck kicked in, and I had to go.
How much did you get paid?
No, I have 59,000. We get 4K every time we pick somebody up,
That's
and
not
then
bad.
and then the additional commission from our bills.
Okay. So how many people did you raise then?
I'd say about 10 tonight.
And you have 49,000.
59.
That's not a lot of money.
Oh, trust me. You will see how quickly that money builds up.
Why I say this is because we need to finish paying off this house before we can start getting the next house, and the financial burden is real and there. I'm literally with only 6,000 in my fucking pocket.
No, don't
I
worry.
just
The
got paid
EMS.
5,000 from the work that I was doing, so I can continue my redline work for a bit from this money. But then, yeah, if I run out of money, we run out of money.
Don't worry. Look. No. Trust me, when I say EMS money will build quick, it will build fucking quick. Right now, my basic salary is fuck all, but once I get out of this, I get a bit more.